In this video, I'll show you how to set up and manage live streams in YouTube's Live Control Room. We've built a brand new stream workflow in Live Control
Nightcap! It's a place to go! Nightcap! So you don't feel alone! Nightcap, yeah! Pour a drink, dirty or virgin, rum, water, or whiskey or gin. Nightcap! You don't have to be coy. Nightcap! Here's Ricky and Joy!
Hello, and oh my gosh, the music's playing twice. Hello, and welcome to Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show where two friends unwind with the topics that make us hot. Sorry we are late. My name is Richard Pucci, and my wonderful, amazing co-host, Joy. I'm a real online personality, content. I don't know what to call Joy because she's a real professional. Real professional. Her live stream starts always on time. That's all I have to say. Boom. It's true. It's true. No shade being thrown. That is not a bad thing. That is actually a really good thing. First, shout outs to Mr. Rick. Rick was out here. Exactly. Rick was like, I was going to say, he was like, hi, are you there? Which he probably could hear us a little bit. We're trying a new setup. So we're trying to get all that stuff set up. A little bit of an audio issue, but we are all good and fair now. First and foremost, I just wanted to shout out to, there's a new stream. It's kind of new. It's still currently in beta, which is probably why we're having the one slight issue that we are having. So first and foremost, thank you to lightstream.com. We are not sponsored by, but it's a really cool service that allows you to stream things really beautifully. And like I can see Joy can see me. All of her stuff is being sent. I was gonna say, Joy, how is your week going?
A particular expo, and today is just like really good for gaming right now. I'm just very excited.
Awesome. I was gonna say Miss Joy is amazing. She is fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
Lovely and beautiful, and I love her.
Well, how was your week so far?
I was gonna say I have not really been I've not really been professionally gaming, so to speak. I've just been watching a lot of TV. I saw some movies. I've been watching a lot of TV though. That has been my vice as of late.
Okay.
All I have to say is I am making good use of my subscription to Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu is where I am currently thriving because I don't per se really use my Hulu too much. I don't really use Hulu, so it's kind of fantastic.
I have Hulu thanks to Ariel. Shout out to Ariel, and I have used it 0 times, so I need to get up on that.
You need to be doing some Hulu stuff like what show was it? Oh,
Handmaid's
like
Tale?
Harlot's The Handmaid's Tale. So in the Discord, I there were pictures made. They were taken by Cupid and he made them into Handmaiden's Tale for me, because I jokingly always call it Handmaiden's Tale.
Oh God, and that's a great movie.
I was gonna say, wait, is that an actual movie?
The Handmaiden? Hell yeah, and it's gay AF. Like, watch that.
Okay.
It's a Korean movie.
Stop
watch
it.
it. Yes, Handmaiden's Tale. Yes.
Yes. So yes. So I constantly call the Handmaid's Tale the Handmaiden's Tale.
Oh my
and
God.
so he made like, there's a wild cat. Okay.
Wow, she just does what she wants.
She really does. I'm so happy you can finally see that camera angle, because she's like ballistic. I'm currently drinking water. So the images for Handmaiden's Tale is so fantastic. It's a picture of me wearing a red cape from Target.
Yes.
I put the cape on top of my head, and I was like, oh no, I'm totally going to get lice. The cat is freaking out behind. Oops, that's why you don't go back there. You won't fall, bitch. No, she is. She's going to fall. And she loves just throwing things off the desk. So yes, it's fantastic images. Oh, thanks for showing that. So that's the first image. That's
Okay, let me show
and then
you.
for this, and then for the squeakle, we have the second image.
The second image is this one.
Yes, I love it. I love it, and that's my cat as one of the wives, like an officer's wife. And I love it because she looks like such a bitch.
She looks so over it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I was gonna say.
Oh my God. And then you sent the other video about the black woman who straight up went the hell off. Like, I watched that in the car on my break, and I was like, what the F? Like, I was so lost as to what was wrong with that girl. And then after she got in her car and straight up, like, the first 2 times trying to run that man over, I was like, oh, it's a wrap.
I was gonna say, it was so fantastic, and for some reason, I think it was how short the hair was.
Yes.
Do you remember, like, in American Horror Story, or the one time that Angela Bassett was like in that like cop show when she had like the short hair? For some reason, I had like flashbacks to that, so I like posted a comment. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love American Horror Story." And,
oh my God!
And like Cupid was like, "Are you just saying that because she's black?" I'm like, "She kind of looks like Angela Bassett."
I mean, she was doing the damn thing. Like,
Right,
Angela Bassett's that bitch. Like, she would, yeah.
And it's funny too, because he woke up to me watching. Wait, you woke up to me watching that. I very rarely check Twitter in the morning, and that popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I have to share that." It was fantastic, and he was like, "You were listening to Rihanna." I was like, "I don't know the song." I'm like,
Have you seen any clips from a Black Lady sketch show? Because Angela Bassett's in that, and she's so funny.
I was gonna say, she is like, as far like trained wise, like she went to like a really good school.
Yeah, like she for real, 100% that bitch. Like Angela Bassett is like, she that bitch. So I don't mess with her. Nobody messes with her. Black Twitter does not mess with her. Like, you just.
I was gonna say, nobody. Like, I've never heard anybody, be like Angela Bassett. Like, nobody.
I mean, you could, but would you be alive after you said that?
Absolutely.
I feel like it's Angela Bassett and then Beyonce in a way, in terms of respect.
Oh yeah,
Angela Bassett came before Beyonce. I mean, she's been alive before her, so that's just like eldership.
And also, if you want to be honest, the thing that's great about her is that she plays herself.
Yeah.
Like she range wise, she is herself. Like she gets paid to be herself, like, or at least our perception of her.
Goals.
Yes.
Goals
so
all day.
Shout out to Angela Bassett. Love you in American Horror Story, and also love you in that tweet. Okay.
Yes,
and
that wonderful Twitter video.
Right. And there's going to be a million people that are like, why? I'm like, no,
it's been retweeted a bunch of times, so.
Yeah, but not with my comment. So I have been. Oh, can I talk about a movie? Can we do movie chat real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
All right. Ba-dum-bum. I just saw the movie Haunt.
Haunt?
Yes, it's a movie called Haunt, and it is about these kids that go inside this haunted house. And it's like one of those like scary terror haunted houses, the ones where you sign the waiver that like say like, oh, like the actors could like, like spit on you and like all this crazy stuff. Like there are some crazy haunted houses where like the actors will like physically like hit you and like put you into like really scary situations. And like the actors are not like that. Like this one, like, so like there's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good because like I think there was only like, I don't even think that there was like one jump scare. Like so it was all like just creepy, sort of like uneasy horror. So if you are skittish, I would say you could actually watch this movie. Like if you get scared by like jump scares and stuff like that, like fake stuff, I'd say go for this one. It was really, really, really good.
I mean, I would watch it with you. I wouldn't cue that up by myself.
Here, wait, I'll give you one of the like scary things, or the first scary thing that happened. So there's a whole bunch of like uneasy things going on about like the people working at the haunted house. Like they seem a little uneasy. And so all the kids go inside of it. And so they split off into two groups. There was a safe way to go through and an unsafe way. And so like the people in the safe way, it was like all these like little holes that say, oh, guess the body part. And so they're sticking their hands in and they were like, oh no. And they took it out and it was like, oh, look, it's brains. And really it was like spaghetti or something. And the other person, it was supposed to be eyeballs and it was like grapes, and the kid like ate a grape. And then the other girl, the last girl, sticks her arm in and she doesn't reach, and she's like reaching and she doesn't feel anything. She's like, oh, there's nothing. And then so she tries to reach even further and there's still nothing. And she does it one last time. And all of a sudden she's like, ah, ah. And she like pulls her hand out and like they they sliced open her skin when it was like through the hole. Oh yeah. And like when they first got in, there was like this witch woman who they saw like this actress that was a witch woman, and this like she pulls out like this body and just like she like brands the live person, like, and they were, all the other people were like behind the glass, and they thought it was like an act, but it was real. And they witnessed it and they didn't realize it. And they're like clapping. They're like, oh, this is scary.
No. I mean, I'm looking it up. Like I'm trying to look up the movie too, but I'm just like,
yeah.
Now.
I was going to say, I you know what? I could probably, no, I can't put it on here because then I was going to say, it'd be cool if I could like put it on. I could put it on here and the viewers could see it, but you wouldn't be able to see it, which would be unfortunate. Wait a second. No, I can't. We'll figure that out for next time. And there's with this light stream, there's a way that I can share screen share.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think I do see that share screen at the bottom.
Yeah, so that's like pretty good. So that was surprisingly a good movie. Cupid loved it. I would have preferred it to be a slower burn. Just because I like it when it a lot of tension. So I like said to him, I was like, that was more to you than me. And he's like, yeah, that's okay. I'm like, I know. Did you see any movies?
Yes. Recently we saw the movie Breaking In by Gabrielle Union. It came out on Mother's Day this year.
Yeah.
It was wonderful as hell. I actually want to do a comedy video about it. I'm sure people did it already, but do you know the story real quick or no?
No. Okay. Is it about a woman getting what she wants in life?
No, it's the opposite. Quite the opposite. It's about a woman who does not want the things that she's given in her life. Mm-hmm. Her father gets murdered, and he has this her childhood home in Wisconsin or some nonsense where black people don't live.
Yeah.
And she and her 2 kids drive up to her father's house, and her husband is on a business trip, because I thought she was a single mom, but she's not. So her and her 2 kids go up to Wisconsin and like get the house sorted for sale. And that's when all of the bullshit ensues, where there's already people in the house trying to get money. Apparently there's like $2 million in her father's house. And when she goes in there, she notices that everything's like on lockdown.
Yeah.
Like it's like a freaking compound, and there's security cameras and all sorts of nonsense. And she's like, what in the hell what did my father, what was he involved in for all of this craziness? So then the kids get snatched up by the bank robbers, the home robbers or home invaders, and they kick her out the house. And then they try to kill her while she's running around. So honestly, the entire movie is do you know that song?
Yes. The Benny Hill show, yep.
That, whatever that theme is, that's
the Benny Hill.
basically the entire movie.
Shut up.
Where Gabrielle Union is like around the house, next to the house, in the house, out the house, back in the house. Like it's just like Scooby-Doo without a dog. And the kids are great. Gabrielle Union was great. The evil guys that were in it, they were good too. So it was a really good movie. I suggest watching it. But it was nice because, again, representation. You know they ain't no black people trying to do that, because it was honestly, she could have just left the kids, but they were like, nah, they're her kids in here. She's not gonna leave them. And Gabrielle Union was that bitch. She was standing in front of the doorway like, give me my kids back. And they're like, no. And then she turned the light off and it went dark, and it was like, oh, this bitch ain't playing. Like, she gonna get her kids. Like, it was good. So yeah, everyone please watch Breaking In. It was really good.
Woo.
Yeah. Oh, but can I tell you about the weekend real quick?
Sorry, we skipped during the break.
Just something we did, baby and I. We went for an hour, but we went to the Sex Expo. The 2nd year that we've ever gone. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, we only went there for an hour, but we were able to see things as quickly as possible. And I'm just gonna try to show you at least a map. I didn't take any pictures of the place, but this was the expo map. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of stuff.
I was gonna say those are a lot of tents, a lot of a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of booths, a lot of people,
a lot of boobs. Did you see a lot of boobs?
Dude, there was 2 chicks kissing live on Chatterbait, just kissing. There was a lot of spanking going on, a lot of dildos, lots of machines, motor rabbits, vibrators, lubes, and it was a lot. Oh, and it was representation in terms of, there was a lot of handicapped, like disabled type people in wheelchairs and crutches and stuff. Not to be like, shout out to them, but it was nice so that they weren't shunned. Like, disabled people don't have sex. Yes, they do. Like, everyone has the sex. So it was nice that people weren't like, oh, what are they doing here? It was very opening. And it was in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. So this apparently is like one of the whitest and gayest districts in Brooklyn. Like, so everyone was very accepting. I did not make a purchase there physically, but I may once a day. So I bought something. The only thing I touched at that expo, I wanted to buy it right then and there, but then baby was like, I don't know, like maybe you should wait. There's probably a sale or something. So she was able to find the thing I wanted on the company's actual website, and then they had a 10% discount. So I saved money by buying this thing. But yeah, it should be coming on Thursday, and I'm really excited to use it. But yeah, she bought things too for us, more like massaging oils and stuff, which was really
I was
nice.
gonna say that's nice, and that's not just sexy. That's just you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, because we're not really the kind of women or people to be like, oh, I gotta do blah. Like we don't. I mean, mentally, me, yes, but her, not so much. So it wasn't really about. I mean, she was saying like, because I really wanted to go to it. That's why she was like, you wanted to go, so we should go.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't anything perverted. The most perverted thing we did was as we were buying, or she was buying the essential oils and stuff, the lady was also advertising like sparkling lip gloss, like stuff, the oils where you rub it on and then it warms and then you can eat it like edible,
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
edible lubricants.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, you can use this with your partner. And I'm standing next to Bibi, and I'm like, she's my girlfriend. And she's like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, try this lip gloss. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, okay, now kiss. And I was like, we've never done this on command. Like, we just okay.
And of course, there's just a peck. Yeah, it's
No,
like
no,
you're not getting.
we didn't do that, but we did more than that. We didn't do the tongue, but it was just kind of like,
It was like just like.
It was nice, but it was still like, oh, well, I mean, if we can't do it like this here, where are we ever gonna do something like this? So yeah, overall, that was a really nice time, and yeah, and then Sunday we chilled. But yeah, if anyone has never been to the Sex Expo, go to Sex Expo. Really, really nice and fun. Enjoy, and it's like you can be any you don't have to be a certain way. Like you could be yourself and no one's weird about it. Like it's cool.
And we got Rodney in the room. Hey, Mr. Rodney, how you doing? We're talking about this Sexpo.
Oh my god, where do you see him? I can't see him.
Here, wait, I'll send you the pop-up chat link.
Okay, I was like, yeah, you're definitely gonna have
sounding good. Okay, here, wait, I'll send that to you right over here. Look at that. We got
a little bitch.
All right, I was gonna say, little bitch is just like she's just like all over the place. Look at her. Look at her.
Oh my gosh.
I love her. She's such a little bitch. Like, look at that.
She's so cute.
I was gonna say she is definitely like a wife from Handmaid's Tale.
She just prances. She's adorable.
I was gonna say I am going to shout out a company that you sent me a picture of. The Naughty Dragon that I previously, the company Naughty Dragon that I previously mentioned during Nightcap. Naughty Dragon was there, and Joy sent me a picture, and I was like, oh, I was like, wait a second. I'm like, for a second, I forgot that I talked to her about it. And then she was like, I was like, I think I mentioned it in the show. And she's like, you did. And I was like, yeah. So yeah.
Can I show the picture or no?
Yeah. It's artwork. It's artwork. It's nothing bad. It's art.
Yeah, it's not inappropriate like I thought it was going to be, but I was like,
we talked about the death of Tumblr. Okay. We talked about the death of Tumblr. So I think you can show a picture of statuesque artwork. Right. And so those are dragon themed artwork things. And yeah, see, look.
They're cute little, they're squishy too, but the
little squishers
in the booth though. I mean, if anyone wanted to do it, I kind of wanted, I'm just going to show their thing real quick. Bam. If you wanted to reach out to them, you totally can. They had some nice looking, things. Thick old things. They were some girthy ass things, and they had mouths where you can stick your thing in the mouth, and then they had one that was in the shape of a mouth, but the tongue was extra long. Like, who child? Oh, look at this little bitch right here. Who is you?
Right.
Who is you, child?
She wants the cup.
She thirsty. She thirsty.
Hey, little bitch, stop that.
Okay, this is her domain now, and she's just living here. Tumblr still has nudity on it, but I've been deleted all of my accounts. I just use Twitter now.
Oh, she's stepping on my keyboard. That is the one thing I wish I had a keyboard cover.
Oh
Just
yeah, I
'cause
do.
I'm so afraid that she's gonna be like just stepping on stuff.
I actually bought a new, it's not new now, but I bought a keyboard cover because I had the same one since college. That was like 2012. So
Oh
yeah,
no, all the dust on that.
yeah, it was
Uh,
gross.
Oh, Rodney's. Oh, yeah, that's the little bitch. She's being a little bitch, and I love her. I love her so much because she is just she is in
Amazing.
control. She's in control of us. It is her world, and I'm just living in it.
Mhm.
And also, her breath smells a little gross,
Like fish.
probably from the cat food. Yeah,
Ew.
yeah, I
And she
know.
probably licks herself. She licks her
Yeah.
cooch, and then she licks you.
Nala was licking her cooch.
Oh, completely. And I was constantly kissing her on the sides of her mouth. Like I just didn't matter to me.
Ew.
I was like, that's my dog. That's my baby.
The thing that I hate most of all, like will stick her in her room.
Mm.
I will constantly stick her in her room when I'm making food, just because I'm like, it's so funny. I was making chicken last night, and I was like getting the chicken breast inside the oven, and so I was touching it, and yeah, she's just like walking all over the place.
Yeah.
And so I was doing the stuff with the chicken breast, and so she's like walking all over the place. I'm like, stop it. I'm like, if I like spilled chicken on something, you're spreading salmonella everywhere.
Mm.
Which I didn't, but knowing me, I just freak out about everything. And she's just chilling out. Here we go. Say hello to the people.
Yeah, she's a good handful.
Yo,
look at her. Look at her. She's like,
she's like, you have me. She does not want to be held. Are we ready for Richard's favorite segment?
Oh, is this the boring corner? But it's not boring.
Richard's boring corner.
God damn it.
All right. So if you want to hear what television show I have been binging for the past weekend, because I had off, I have been binging the show Younger, which is currently on TV Land.
Oh, I know that show. It has Hilary Duff.
It does. It has Sutton Foster, the Tony Award-winning and multi-nominee Sutton Foster and Hilary Duff in it. And it's about Sutton Foster, who plays a 40-year-old newly divorcee who is trying to get back into the world of publishing. The only issue is that she took I believe it was like a 15-year hiatus in order to raise her daughter, who is now currently about to go into college.
Oh.
So she's trying to get jobs. And so she's trying to get jobs, and she like worked her way up before she worked her way up at Random House, and before she left to raise a child. The only issue is that now she's overqualified. She's overqualified for any work because of her age and her experience, but because she hasn't been doing anything for the past 15 years, nobody wants to hire her.
Yeah, what has to hire her?
Nobody wants to hire her because she hasn't been on the workforce for 15 years. She has a 15-year hiatus. So nobody wants to hire her. And the only jobs that people are actively looking for people that haven't done anything in 15 years is assistant work. And that's something that you give somebody newly out of college. So what she does is her friend, she's like, well, you look like you could be in your mid-20s. Like, just lie about your age. So she lies about her age, and they believe her. And so they believe that this 40-year-old woman is 25? Around
what?
25. Yeah, but you know what? She does have a young face. It is totally believable.
Okay, let me Google her face real quick, because I'm like, white women start looking old when they're like 25. So I don't. Okay, let me see. I'm like, let me see this woman real quick. How she looks.
Wait, here you go. Here you
go. Okay. Sutton Foster, Liza Miller. Okay, because I'm like, they have
Right.
to get somebody who's
Like,
not.
look at that. Look at that. Right up here. Right up here.
Okay, yeah, there's certain pictures that make her look old, but then there are some pictures that are like, no, she probably is young. Yeah, she does have a sort of oldish, but probably a little youngish. Like
Yeah.
like Anne
She's 40.
Hathaway might be her sister, like maybe not her sister, probably like her cousin or something. Okay.
Yeah, like this one, she kind of looks a little bit older in that one. I think it really all depends how she's styled.
Yeah.
And so it's about her, like, trying to, appear young, and she ends up getting a younger boyfriend.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, the phone.
No. Okay, so now, Rodney, you know why we are late.
Yeah, you gotta call me back because it went off.
I was going to say, so now you know why we were late. And the reason why is because the new program that we currently have has an issue.
My computer is like...
Has an issue where Joy can't actually hear it through the program, which is like the weirdest thing in the world.
Or maybe what I can do, what if I just go on YouTube?
It's delayed.
And then I can just hear you from there. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Oh, right. The only problem with that, Joy, is that it would be delayed.
Okay. I was like, what if I just... Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but I hear you now.
I was gonna say, it's the weirdest thing.
Oh, I went from blue to like purple now. I like this.
Yeah, I swapped it up. All right. So Rodney has never heard about Richard's boring show called Younger. Oh, and the producer of it, the executive producer, is the same man that made Sex and the City. Rick Brown says Northwood's Law on Animal Planet is his boring pick of the week. I know nothing of Northwood Law.
That's a show? Northwood's Law? I'm going to look that up.
It has to be because he just did Animal Planet as well.
Wood's Law. Oh, it is an American reality television series that is originally set in Maine. Oh, this sounds very riveting, sir. Very riveting. It says they changed locations to New Hampshire. This is supposed to it follows numerous game wardens of the Maine Warden Service, but then, like I said, they went to New Hampshire. Wow, there are 7. There are 13 seasons of this. Wow.
Oh my gosh, Rick, thank you so much. Maybe it's just our name,
Wow. Not 1, not 2, not 5, not 10.
12.
12.
13.
No. 13.
13 seasons.
Wow. I mean, and there's some shows that can't last after 1 season. This 13. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have a show too. I finished.
Is it a boring show?
Hell no. This show's lit. It may be boring to people who don't really care about music, but I love it. It is. I'm pretty sure I already said it on here, but I finished it. Carol and Tuesday.
I think you did mention it.
Yes, I finished it. I am comparing it to a musical fan fiction. That's what it is. It's basically because remember that time where I said I was writing a fan fiction and it's basically fan fiction. It's if I wrote it, but I didn't write it. It's the way I wrote my fan fiction is how they made an entire anime out of a music fan fiction. That's what it is. That's why I love this shit so much.
Huh.
Yeah, like every episode is based around a song, a particular song. And that's how I wrote my fan fiction, because I was shuffling on my iPod and I made an entire story based on different emotions that a song gave me. So I was just like, this anime is a visual fan fiction of 2 girls from 2 backgrounds who make a band, who miraculously get a manager, and start to become famous on accident. Meanwhile, it's basically New York City, but on Mars, and they have to prove that they're authentic while music on Mars is straight up run by AIs. Like, music doesn't have soul in it anymore. It's just made by machines. And they're the only two, so far, the only two people who are able to passionately sing to strangers and then
Stop.
essentially get famous and stuff. And it's just like, oh, man, the songs are great. The story's great. It's a rich, okay, so real quick, two different backgrounds. It's a rich white girl from like whose mother is a candidate for presidency on Mars who runs away from home. And then the other is a poor black girl, basically Jamaican, but she ain't Jamaican. A black girl who lives in Brooklyn, who wears overalls and Timbs and has multiple part-time jobs. And they meet up in the city, and they start a band. They're like, well, the black girl was playing on her keyboard, and the white girl stopped, and because she was crying, and then she stopped in front of her, and she was like, oh my God, your song. She was just singing, she was just playing something on the piano, like a melody, and then she was just humming, and then she just started bursting out crying. She's like, that made me feel something. And then they ran away together, went to the black girl's apartment, and then they're like, we should be a band. And they're like, dope. And that's what happened. Well, now there's two of you. What did you? Oh my God! How did you do that? Are you stuck? Or are you just having that face forever? Okay, I was like, what is that?
I hear myself.
How do you get rid of that? Well, either way, y'all, please watch that show. It's on Netflix for free. I cannot wait for season 2. I will represent and binge it again. I watched it in English. It was fun in English. I'll watch it again in Japanese. I don't care. But yeah, it was dope. Check it out. It made me get into that. It made me get into anime again, but just specifically that one.
I was gonna say I love it when like you have like a passion, or you've had a passion for a really long amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a passion for a really long amount of time, and like it sort of fades a little bit, and then all of a sudden you're like, boom, like you're on hard.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you get it hardcore again. So
yeah, I mean, I haven't watched any other anime stuff since that one, but I mean, that one's an exception, and I love comedy stuff, so I watched some comedy, and then I watched that. Yeah,
you're my comedy girl.
Yeah, very much so. I love to laugh, love to enjoy, and like think about the finer other things in life besides all the crap that's happening. So yeah, I'm not really into the horror and the scary and the serious tones all the time, but once a week I listen to Patriot Act by Hassan Minhaj, and that brings some reality, hardcore reality into my life. Also on Netflix. Y'all should watch that too.
You know what? I wanted to give a shout out. A shout out to Liv and Lordy, the ones that I worked on the play with.
Yes.
They entered. Wait a second. I want to get all the stuff right. They entered another piece into that project that I did the piece for. And so they have a new piece that's going to be going up called In a Lonely Place at the Tada Theater in New York, New York. All right. The basis of it is two teens develop a surprising bond after meeting on a message board, a safe place for people struggling with suicidal thoughts. Convinced that they have nothing to live for, they find a growing friendship and become pen pals, writing each other whenever possible and finding it harder and harder. With each letter they receive and write to let go. All right, and that is Sunday, October 13th, 2019 at 5 p.m. All right.
I bought my tickets, ho.
Wait, did you really?
Yes, like a week or two ago.
Shut up.
They
Oh my
they messaged me. She messaged me and she's like, "Hey, we're doing a thing." And I'm like, "Oh, I saw it on your Instagram." And I was like, "I'm buying the tickets right now." And I was like, "Oh, is Ricky going?" And she was like, "I don't know. I'm gonna ask him." And I was like, "Okay, like it would be great if we could all," because I didn't know if you were gonna be in it or if you were gonna go to it.
No, I am not, but wait a second, that is, what did I say? October.
It's for October 13th.
I'm working that weekend. If I can get
Ah.
somebody, if I can get somebody to cover for me, I will definitely go. It all depends because my job's weird. It's weird, man. I was gonna say, is that Comic-Con weekend?
Shoot.
Because I think some girl is taking off for Comic-Con weekend.
I don't think it is, but I'm just gonna look it up right now because I
I'm pretty
purposely am not going. No. Comic Con is like the 3rd, October 3rd through the 6th. She's just lazy. Like she's doing some other shit. Comic Con is the first week of October. It is not no 13th.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know these things.
she doing something
No,
else.
because
She needs to
she
chill.
because she bought her tickets because she had her tickets. So I for some reason I thought it was the next. But if I can get coverage, I will go.
Yeah, because we're going. I bought the tickets and everything, so
I love that you guys.
yeah. What was I gonna say? Shoot, it had to do with that. Oh, I'm purposely not going to Comic Con this year. Like it's too freaking much. Like in terms of the ticket pricing, I was just like, nah, I'm good. And then in terms of trying to get there and like buy things, I gotta save money. And now, what is it, like 24th? Like I definitely ain't got no damn money for no type of comics, no type of figurines and clothes and artwork and like, nah, I need to get my credit all the way up again because I'm still paying off stuff from last year's Comic-Con that I put on my credit card. Like it's just too much hustle and bustle and running around and trying to see everything that I want to see, and it's overwhelming. So I'm not going this year.
I was gonna say one of the crazy things about Comic-Con is that you can't. It almost seems like it's like Disney World. You have to go with the intention of having pocket money to like blow and not feel guilty about it. Just be like, I have $200. That way, when I see stuff that I want, I'm gonna get it. You know, kind of like when you went to Sony World,
PlayStation
the PlayStation Experience.
Yes.
Like you were like, I'm gonna get a shirt, I'm gonna get this, I want to monogram that. Like, no, you go and you have fun and you buy the stuff. And you don't feel guilty about it because it's the only time and place that you'll be able to get those things. Just like it's the only time and place that you'll be able to, buy these cells from this, animator, fun stuff like that. Rodney was saying that with anime, that happened to him too, and now he's currently getting back into a few different animes. I was gonna say, I have fallen out of. I think I have fallen out of anime love. It's funny. The last thing that I saw, was Paranoia Agent, which was forever ago. So like I just haven't gotten back into it. I wanted to see that movie about the boy and the girl that switch bodies.
Oh, my name.
Yeah, My Name. I was gonna say Call Me by My Name.
I know that's a whole nother movie. It's
and I saw it in theaters. It was good.
Is it Our Name? What is it? My Name?
Yeah, I think
anime.
It's My Name. Yeah. And Rodney said that's how Japan is too, about as far as like bringing money. Your Name. Japan?
It's called Your Name.
Your Name.
Yeah.
Okay. And
please watch that though.
I want to see it.
Please watch that. It should be on Netflix. Like watch that.
I was gonna say, and like, because when it's so weird when I was like watching the trailer for it, I was like, is this a Hayao Miyazaki? And it wasn't. And I was like, this looks like it could have been a Hayao Miyazaki, like just the quality wise of like seeing certain bits of it. I was just like, that looks Like
It's amazing.
The detail work.
The way that the plot is, I was just like, because you're just kind of, you're sitting there, you're like you said, it's not really, I didn't consider it a slow burn after I finished watching it, but I was like, wow, like it really unfolds the more you just like let it happen. Just don't try to figure out the shit. Just watch it and then be like, oh no.
I was gonna say, you know what, I gotta, and when it comes to like that, thank you for giving me that warning, because I am the worst at watching movies. You could ask Cupid. I'm the king of like, I'm gonna guess the twist.
Don't do that.
And then I guess the twist, and
Oh,
instead of like just enjoying it, because like my mind is constantly like we guessed the ending of Us, as far as like the like body swapper situation. Like guess that. I have a knack for it. I guess Midsummer, I guess what was gonna happen in that. So like I don't really enjoy movies. I think that the sad part is that being a creative mind, I'm constantly trying to like figure it out instead of just like
letting it happen.
Yes, enjoying the experience. All right. So Rodney says, check my Instagram for most of my trip pics. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say you should put it on the Discord, the 3-person Discord. I was gonna say, I don't know how technology works as that can be seen from our dog and pony show. I'm like, I gotta figure out how to be business savvy. We are gonna be business savvy. Every year I'm like, my goal is for me to understand how to work things. And every year it's just like, next year I'm gonna make Nightcap great. You know what? This year, make Nightcap great again.
Girl, you better stop.
Right.
You better make it. We need to make it better. That's it. Don't make it great again.
Oh my God. Wait a second. Oh my God. So in the show Younger, I'm just going to, in the show Younger, there's this, like all these people are millennials. So this one girl, she's like, I'm going to be a publicist. And her name is, her last name is Heller. So, so her tagline is, I'm gonna make it Heller good.
Oh my God.
And so all these people are like, shouldn't it be like, I'm gonna make it the best? And she's like, no, it's Heller good. It's better than that. It's Heller good.
Oh my God. It's like, man, look at it.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, I think I'm gonna try to make I'm gonna domain Nightcap Show. Which I shouldn't have said that out loud, because now Rodney can steal it from me. Because I think it's 99 cents from nightcapshow.com.
I mean, I don't even have a website. I probably should make one, but I definitely don't even have that.
I was going to say, if I were you, I'd buy that domain now. Buy the domain.
Nightcap. I mean, I feel like there's a couple of people that use Nightcap, so you got to come up with something.
No, nightcapshow.com is good.
Yeah.
Is good, which was funny, because remember a couple of years ago, some TV station had a Nightcap show.
Yeah,
I sent it to you. I was like, oh my God, they stole our idea. But I don't know. I was gonna say, anything else?
I mean, so far I've been, thanks to, I believe it was either Rodney or David Maka. It was somebody it had to be weeks back, probably in was it August? Either way, they were like, you should have a Discord. And I was like, I have a Discord. I just don't use it. Like, I had people that, told me to, oh yeah, Rodney wouldn't steal it from you. Yeah, like, I have a Discord. I just don't use it. And then they were like, use it. And I was like, okay. And then like slowly but surely, I live stream.
Yeah.
And then even last Sunday, I just did the just chatting section in Twitch and just talking for an hour, like ask me anything. And that's a way to, if that's something you want in terms of bringing people in, because I just keep telling people, join my Discord server. and then I posted. So now we're like getting members and stuff, and because we're on a consistent, I'm on a consistent schedule, like you said, like I'm getting more people, like more friends, and I kind of not saying followers. I'm not saying fans.
No,
like
they are friends. Rodneys, you're getting more Rodneys.
Yes, I'm getting. Well, no, yo, I was defending Ronnie again. Shout out to Ronnie, because there was some like hostileness in the last chat where, I mean, I tagged that chat LGBTQ plus like whatever. So
Yeah.
Ronnie was saying he was agreeing with me with certain themes, and then he was saying like not all guys, like, because I was saying guys this and that. They asked me some good ass stuff, and one of the girls, I'm assuming she's a girl, but she was just like, Ronnie, like, stop saying that because like it's implied or whatever. And I was like, no, I know Rodney, I've known him for years, like he's not like that. He is like the greatest man. He's Aquarius all day, like leave my Rodney alone. Like he's been there since Nightcap. He's here. He like watches stuff. Like he is such a genuine ass man. So like back off my Rodney. So again, Rodney, love you so much. Yeah, and I was like, man, I wish Ricky was in my mind. I was like, man, I wish Ricky was here. He could have seen that. But,
oh my gosh, I'll join your Discord.
I mean, you can see. Yeah, I was like, you can see it on my Twitch.
No, but
it's still on there.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'm the worst.
I know, like no. I thought you said I have work. I didn't know you said I'm the worst.
No, I said I'm the worst. Joey's great.
No,
I know.
Because I was gonna say like I have work too, but like I try my best to like smile in terms of using the emoticons for stuff. Like people are chatting in the Discord, and then I'm like working, and then I'm trying to like make sure I'm staying up with the conversations, and then I go to the other job, and then I'm just like, but yeah. Oh yeah, Ronnie, because Ronnie's a mod. Ronnie's a mod, and Baby's a mod.
Course.
So I was just like,
yeah, no, and you gotta
trust.
You know what? And also, you gotta trust your mods. Yeah. So it's like, no, you see us fit.
Yeah.
And like, and you know what? Because the power of blocking, that is like a really. It's funny because when you think about it, you're like, I got the power, but then also it's like, so it's like a tricky situation because it's like, okay, then you have one less. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I do trust them because the way that the person was talking, and I was just saying, I wanted to say that first because if it did get further, then I'd be like, all right, one of y'all got to ban her, like one of y'all got to ban him, But I didn't want it to be like, ban him, like, because I feel like that gets worse in terms of, well, you didn't even hear me yell, and you just because I do want to at least try to see if you're a decent human before I just ban you. But yeah, I shut that down, and then she apologized, and I was like, "See, look, peace, love, and positivity. We're not out here trying to cause negativity to other people, especially strangers. Like I know we're all strangers on this thing, but relax, chill the f out." And someone told me to chillax. I was like, Nick, I was like, bruh, you telling me to chill? Like, nah. So anyway, yeah, join my Discord, bro.
Yeah, that's where all the drama's at. Rick said, "Yeah." You can't hear me? You can hear me. I'm right here.
There you go.
All right. All right. I was gonna say, woo woo. Ray said that the Rays beat the Yankees in 12 innings.
Oh, nice! Go ahead, Tampa Bay Rays.
I don't play sports ball, but I support Rick. So that means any team that Rick wants to win, I support Rick winning.
Well, he a Tampa Bay boy all day. Tampa Bay Rays, and of course the Yankees. Ugh.
I was going to say, I thought Tampa Bay. I thought they were the Dolphins.
No, that's Miami. Then that's football. This is baseball. Oh, honey. Oh, like your baby. But no.
I like figure skating and gymnastics. Like all good gay men.
Oh, poor dear. Okay, I love gymnastics too and figure skating, but I'm a little versed in the basketball, the baseball, the football, the soccer, the hockey.
That's
like I
you're my
love
little
all
track
of it.
Star.
I love it.
Be a track star. She
Yes.
was a track star.
I was a sprinter. It was
I know, which is
wonderful.
hysterical because you got tiny little, like she's so short.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I actually sprinted was saving a man's car from a rogue shopping cart. And I didn't even realize I had that sprint power in my body until something just clicked like an overdrive in my body. Because I was running and I was like, and I was like, oh, it's really gonna hit the car. Run, bitch! And it was like, like, and I grabbed the cart. And then the guy didn't even thank me. Screw that guy. But then there's two girls on the side, and they were like, nice. And I was like, thank you.
After he didn't thank you, I would have taken the cart and I would have slammed it into his thing and said,
Have a good day.
"Yeah!" At the same time. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Rodney says I'm a sports fanatic too. So,
Yeah.
I
And
was
I
gonna
know
say,
Ronnie was out here waiting for more stuff to go down, but like I got you, bro, and I know you got me. So, you know, if we gotta handle it, we gotta handle it. But yeah,
I was gonna say they better watch. They better watch themselves. And then the last thing that I wanted to discuss is on the coattails of Joy, I got my fake DDR dance pad from my parents' house.
yes.
I got my fake DDR dance pad. So I put Step Mania. So in case if anybody was wondering, if you have a USB dance pad and if you kind of like DDR, but like you were like, I didn't want to buy all those games. There's a program called Step Mania, and it's a free open source DDR-esque program, and people made packs. So there's a way in the programming to create your own songs and create your own dance pad, like the program for it.
Wow.
So people literally, great thing about the internet, people literally went through and all of the DDR games, they made Step Mania versions of each of the songs that are identical, dance-wise, are identical to the dances of DDR. So, and then you just download the pack. So I used to have DDR Ultra Max 2, which was the second Xbox game for it. So I downloaded that pack and I played one of the medium harder songs. Right now I'm only at I think I'm at a 5. I can do anything as long as if it's a 5. And that means that there's just slight secondary beats, like offbeat steps. Like, but I used to be a lot better. So I was just playing a little DVR. I did a little streaming of that. Unfortunately, with this, it didn't work with this. I think it probably would work with OBS stuff. That's because the capturing was weird.
Oh,
I
mean, I love that. I can't wait to see some videos, man.
Yeah. So if anything, I'll do because it was great because I had like different I had the actual screen, the DDR screen, and then I had like my personal camera that showed me dancing to it. But that was fun, but it was just like delayed, and I don't know if it's because the program, the version of Step Mania doesn't. There's like a workaround that I had to do in order to make it work on my computer. Oh wait, Rodney, you saw some of it?
Aww.
I was gonna say, you know what? It never popped up that anybody was watching. So I was just like talking to myself. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna talk to myself a little bit because that's all streaming is.
Oh my god!
You do a little bit of talking to yourself. You do the thing. You say, "Whoo!" I was gonna say, Rodney, did I look winded? Be honest. Did I look winded? And also, it's weird for me to play DDR with pants on, with like shorts on. Normally, it's like underwear, and then once I start getting sweaty, it's like shirt off. So it's just like a whole lot of skin and not pretty.
Yeah.
But that's because you get hot.
Yes, you do.
You get hot playing DDR.
Yes, you do.
When I play Just Dance, I'm just like sweat everywhere, just like my underwear, sweaty. Okay.
That's how I kept my weight off in terms of track, because I would do track and field, and then I'd go home and do DDR extreme. Like, that's how I stayed so skinny for a while.
I was gonna say.
Oh no! It goes into rest mode. Shoot. No.
What, your game? You playing a game?
Yeah, I was gonna wait until after you were finished talking about your game, and then this thing was like, I'm going to sleep.
What game are you playing?
So before I realized that this was Nightcap tonight, I was playing the demo version of Medieval. I don't know if it's something you've ever heard of before, but I played a demo of this game way back in the day, and it's so amazing that they revamped it, and it's so epic, and there's a story to this. I didn't even realize it was a story. So I was playing the demo because you can get the main character's helmet. So when the actual game comes out, you would have it already. So I was playing that. And then that was did you watch, well, I don't know if you had time, but Twitch had a state of play announcement, and they had different videos that they were premiering. Okay,
You know what? I don't watch Twitch. I also don't stream to Twitch. Is Twitch better than YouTube Live?
I would say yes, but because I haven't even thought about streaming live on YouTube, so yeah, they were having a state of play today, and they had different games. They had different games that they were premiering or previewing or showing off or whatever. And one of them, the only two things I was excited about was Medieval, which, they talked about the demo, which they were like, oh, the demo's going to be released today. And I came home and eventually I downloaded it. So that's what I was playing. And then the final thing that I was like freaking excited for is The Last of Us 2 has the due date of February 21st, 2020. And I was like, oh my God. So yeah, dude, I'm going to be, before that game even comes out, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to live stream The Last of Us. I have the remastered edition. For PlayStation 4 in October, they're going to be giving out The Last of Us remastered edition on PS4, which I already have. So
yeah, I have that version. I own that too. It was the first game that, it's funny, it was the first game that I bought for PlayStation 4. So the sound of, since that was the only game that I played for a really long time, because I played it in a harder mode, listening to the menu sounds of the regular PlayStation, I always think of The Last of Us. Like always. Like just the sound of PlayStation makes me think of Last of Us.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. So and wait, Ronnie, what was your theory? Because I'm intrigued real quick. But yeah, I'm excited. Did you watch the trailer? Did you watch what happened? Can I spoil it for you?
I was going to say the only thing that I saw was the little the teaser with the where she's like playing the guitar. That's it.
Okay, yeah, that was a long ass time ago. You need to catch up. So big spoiler, but something that I felt was there already, because I'm like, how are you gonna do this without this particular thing? Joel is back. Okay. Joel is there. He's old as hell. We got this. Like, Ellie is living her best life. She is hella gay. And I'm like, yes, please. And Joel's back. And he was like, you didn't think I was going to have you do this without me. Like, the way he said it, I was like, oh, yes, Zaddy. Like, get it. Please watch it. Just watch it.
I will watch that.
He's like a sexier, older Nathan Drake. That's what he reminds me of.
I was gonna say, it's so funny. Rodney's like, watch it now. Here, wait. I'm gonna wait. Let's see if I can do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Joy, talk about one thing for one more second. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Which PlayStation will? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. Just talk about your day.
Just at that point, I just didn't think that they were even going to put anything about The Last of Us 2. I was a little excited about Death Stranding, but they didn't really say anything about Death Stranding except for the fact that they're putting out the deluxe edition for the PS4 Pro. So I was like, all right. And it comes with like a yellow controller, and the PS4 Pro is black and white with like black handprints and stuff, and the white back, the PlayStation 4 is white. I was like, okay, I already have a PS4, and it's not the Pro. I don't need that. For people who are going to probably invest in that, sure, go for it. But I was just kind of over the state of play after the medieval thing. And then when the lady was like, there's one more thing we have to show you. Check it out on the state of play. And I was like, what, bitch? And then it was just like, dun, 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 or whatever it was. And I was like, oh, The Last of Us 2. Ah. And then my boss behind me was like, are you okay, Joy? And I'm like, I'm just PlayStation. Like, just streaming it on my small phone. I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Ah! And then the girl, oh my goodness, I don't want to spoil it for because I want you to watch it, but
all right, I'm going to thank you for giving me that little bit of time because I'm going to screen share.
Ronnie thought that Joel was dead and Ellie was hallucinating the whole time. Oh my God, what? Damn, what a good theory.
All right, so we are going to wait a second. Oh my gosh, it's there. I was going to say.
Oh, I can sort of. Oh, I can see it. I see it.
Wait, can you actually? Because this is the first time that we're doing. Okay, wait. This is the first
I have to just get rid of me at the top.
Okay. Oh, wait, here
I
you
have
go.
to just scroll down. There's different.
Okay, so you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. It says Richard Pucci's screen, and then it just says may contain content inappropriate for children.
Cool.
Oh, hell yeah, this shit is inappropriate for children. Like, play that.
All right, so this is great because we're gonna get like a blah blah blah, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's good. Oh my God, we're playing it.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
You can hear it, I just can't.
All right, so they're walking.
Look who decided to join us. All right.
I see a gun.
You all know the drill.
It's loud as hell.
Run your routes. Mark your log books.
Oh, there you go.
You run into anything you can't handle.
Oh, she's gonna live. Unless you let her die.
Come back.
I jumped. Okay. No, I'm scared now.
Dina, where are you?
Oh, she looks old.
Yeah, she got older.
That scared me. That really, I don't want to go. No, don't go in there. I'm close. No.
Get off me! Please stop! No!
It just constantly reminds me of Ellen Page.
You know what? I think she looks less like Ellen Page now.
No, her voice.
Tommy, I have to finish it.
Oh, I always love those
no
shots. Those shots were really great.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is,
I was gonna say that's the brother, right?
how armed.
That's Joel's brother.
I don't care.
hear you.
You can't stop this.
Yeah, it's Joel.
What the hell are you doing here?
It's gotta be Joel. Yeah. Ooh, he does not look old.
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
Zaddy Joel.
You're not gonna make me do it on my own. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was choppy for me watching it with you, but like I was like hollering at my desk. I was like, "Oh my God! Like this is violent. This is so gritty. Cannot wait to play this." Oh yeah.
Oh my
Joel
gosh.
is back. Ellie is out here living her queer life. Like it's going down. The clickers, the bloaters, the evil people, cannibals, probably rapists. I don't know, but they're out there. and Ellie gonna give it to him.
I was gonna say that was good. I liked. I
can hear
like
you.
that. Oh,
I can hear you.
can you hear me now?
The phone, or yeah, where's your phone?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, better. Oh my god, yes.
Oh my gosh! Yay! That's because I keep on thinking. I was gonna say. We gotta get going. I'm having so much fun. I gotta go bed. I had a 9-hour day.
What?
I said I had a 9-hour day, like work day.
Oh yeah, I mean we're gonna wrap it up, right? Like totally.
Yeah. No. I'm talking to myself.
Oh yeah. But I
Oh,
just
no,
was
I
like,
was-
video games out here, they're making a comeback. Thank God. Like, let's go. Yeah. So we gotta wait till 2020.
I want to wait.
It's coming. I mean, we got a couple months.
I was gonna say that game was at the end of the PlayStation 3, beginning of PlayStation 4. Like PlayStation 5 is probably going. There's gonna be information about that soon.
Yeah. Which I mean, I'm not in any rush to buy no damn PS5. So.
But it will be backwards compatible. Do you know why they had to do that? Do you know why they actually had to do that?
Why?
Because Xbox, like with the way that PCs are, like they can play anything. They are like super backwards compatible. Like no competition.
You know what's actually insane? I bought baby Link's Awakening for the Switch, and I have a Switch Online subscription because I have it for free now. And yo, Nintendo is out here killing it. I mean, they have that like Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games for the online thing, and she's just been playing stuff like back there. I don't know what games, but whatever it is, she's living her best life playing all the Nintendo games. And I'm just like, yo, Nintendo is effing killing it, like for real. So Sony, y'all can do whatever y'all trying to do with this Final Fantasy VII remake and this lovely gem from my childhood, but like y'all ain't killing it like how Nintendo and Xbox is doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say a Sony fangirl all the way, but we've been trying to tell y'all do backwards compatibility for the longest time, and now you're just like, oh, maybe we should. No, you're done. You're done.
I was gonna say they are. I don't know. Look at your life. Look at your choices. Right. Look at your life. Look at your choices.
Exactly. So yeah, they not said they're missing the boat, but like there's no reason for anybody to try to get a PlayStation 5 if you're barely struggling to put things on the PS4 as it is. So why should people pay $500, $600 for another really high, crazy console when I'm thinking about trying to get a gaming PC to stream more? So what's the point? I'd rather invest into that than to get a PS5. So
I was going to say, and it would probably be different if like you had more space. You know what I mean? Like a spatially. Well, that and also with the, you know what? Maybe consoles are going to end up dying. The reason why is because couch co-op isn't a thing anymore.
Because
couch co-op isn't a thing. Like to like go over to your friend's house and like we're gonna play a game, because like if you are at your friend's house, like it doesn't matter. The reason why it doesn't matter is because they are not going to wait. What am I thinking? Sorry. Let me collect my thought.
Couch co-op isn't dead, but I mean I would love to bring that back, but it is less and less.
So many games you cannot play couch. You cannot couch co-op so many games. Like Tomb Raider, they had their online game mode. Like, no, you couldn't couch co-op it. A lot of games you just cannot play with other people, like on their couch. That was one of the reasons why when me and Maggie were roommates, that's why one of the first games that I bought was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I knew nothing about it. I was like, oh, they have a zombie mode. That's why I had zombie modes, and that's why I bought, even though I never played it, I bought the Assassin's Creed. It's because they had game modes for
those
couch co-op because no other games had it.
Yeah, that's another way that Nintendo and Xbox is killing it, because they still have things like that are available. And it may not be, it's not as much, but they're doing a lot more than Sony does. I mean, they really just have the online capabilities, and even that still sucks. The servers still suck. You have all these games with online, but do you really want to play them online? Or it's
No.
just, it's stupid. So yeah,
Mm.
again, Nintendo and Xbox is murdering out here.
All right. So, and we're gonna leave it off with Mr. Rodney says they are going to kill it again. Don't worry, haha. I have faith. So I am hoping that that is true. You should watch Miss Joy, I'm a real vlogger, Nickens, stream at
Twitch.
Sundays at Twitch on Thursdays at 9 p.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. And I'm promoting this to one of the people that I know watches you religiously stream. So for all you other people, all the other future Rodneys out there, Joy streams. So you should watch Joy stream.
Thank you.
I okay.
I'm
Nightcap
okay.
Nightcap is on Twitter at nightcap_show at Twitter. All right. And I do stuff on the YouTube sometimes, not religiously, because I am terrible.
Chock full of moxie.
Chock full of moxie, which if you found this video, then you found me. I'm going to play our music and then that's it. Wait a minute. Did you have anything that you wanted to say? I promoted all your stuff for you because I'm a good friend.
Yeah, you basically did. If anything, shout out to Ronnie. Shout out to Rick. Actually, let me do that in first. Shout out to Rick Brown, first of all. Thank you. Shout out to Rodney W. You're amazing. Shout out to Baby. I just saw her head very briefly. Only saw the hair. Did not see the whole body, so you're fine. Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to your mama, your father, everybody. Hopefully we see you at the show.
Oh yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. I'm gonna try to see if I can work that out.
Yeah. And Oklahoma, Rodney, we're gonna talk more about your Japan trip because I have been lurking on your Instagram and liking all the pictures. So
Oh, you should post that on the Nightcap thing.
What?
Disclaimer. On the Nightcap disclaimer.
Can you bring your phone closer to your mouth?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terrible.
I'm like, what are you saying?
When I was dancing, I knocked my phone. I knocked it off to the side.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm terrible. We're gonna fix this.
Because we're still on the phone with each other. That's the only way I'm hearing you. So
that's how she's hearing me. So we're gonna play the music.
Oh God, okay. I can't hear you.
Oklahoma.
Yes, Oklahoma. Oh, Yasumi Nasai.
I was gonna say Joey's getting pissed off at me.
I'm like, what are you saying? You're just like, oh, now I hear the music.
It's because it's up against my ear. Joy's getting mad at me.
No. I just was like, what are you doing? Yay. This is fun. I missed you, bro.
Oklahoma.
Next month it'll be back to what? Odds.
Yes. So that means we have one this coming week.
Yep. I have to make that in my schedule.